Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play White Knight Chronicles. Alright, before we head off on the journey to rescue Princess Cisna, we've got some preparations to make. So first up, let's stop in here at the with Colleen here, the accessories merchant. God, you hear about the attack on the castle? Wait, of course you did. It's a silly question. Yeah, well, it's still just terrible. I've had enough war to last me 2 lifetimes. Understandable. Alright, before we buy anything though, we can sell a couple of bags of gold dust here to get some extra gilder. And yeah, so as far as these purchases go, I should only need about 1670 gilder in total. So yeah, after what I've already purchased kind of thing. So yeah, or not including what I already purchased. Alright, so as far as this goes, we want to buy 3 green grass cloaks. Green grass or red leather, it's up to you. It's purely aesthetic. So I'm just going to buy green grass here. So we want 1 for Lyriel, 1 for Leonard, and 1 for Yuli. There we go. Eldor has his own, so yeah. And I already bought the Power Ring, Ring of Wisdom, and 2 Craftsman's Rings earlier, so don't need to worry about that here. As far as weapons and armor go, though, well, I will have to wait until we get back to Ballandor before we make those purchases. But anyways, before we leave Parma, let's find out exactly what's going on here, finally. What's going on, Lloyd? The Dark Ones? You mean those Magi I heard about? So they're the ones who attacked the castle. Guess I should have seen that coming, I mean, with a name like Dark Ones and all. Johan. I'm not making this up. Ballandor's come under attack. Come on, people. Don't just sit there. We need to go help them. It's the right thing to do. God, some of my best customers are stuck there, too. Anyways. Henry. What? His Grace is dead? Yeah, God's rest his soul. Herman. You have any more details, Johan? How are the citizens doing?
The grapes should be in
Very
season.
fair concern. Fabiola. Rescuing the princess? Who would be foolish enough to take on that suicide mission? Well, from what I hear, they got a secret weapon, so should be relatively, I was about to say easy, but we've got something on our side, though, so yeah, anyways. Johan has a cute face, don't you think? Honestly, Veronica, what do you see in that man? He's nothing but a common drifter. Meanwhile, Bianca, giving the horses some attention. There you go. You guys are sure lucky. You know that. You get to go to so many places, see so many things. You've got true freedom. Well, as much freedom as having a saddle would entail, but maybe. I guess there's a little bit there, just not really freedom of choice, I guess you could say. But anyways. Alright, so it sounds like Johan's spreading the news, so wish him peaceful travels. Alright, let's head back to Ballandor. So yeah, originally I was planning on buying the accessories from Ballandor, but then I realized there's a accessory shop right there in Parma. I was like, well, save myself some travel time, so yeah. They've got the same stuff there as far as accessories go, so yeah. Alright, so let's head up to the main square, if you will, and let's pay a visit to the armory. See what kind of stuff they've got. Oh, yeah, the accessory shop, if you recall, is up there, so yeah. Yeah, I guess we better take in the sights of this place, because it could be a while before we see it again. Alright, let's head into the armory here and speak to Marcia. Hello there, what impeccable timing. I just received a new shipment of items. Why don't you take a look? Oh, thank you. Alrighty. Let's do this. Alright, so we want to buy a bastard sword. The next long sword for Eldor there. There we go. Let's equip it. And armor. I'm actually going to, as far as armor goes, I generally only buy the light stuff, simply because, one, it gives you the best bang for your buck as far as, what you get for what you pay for, and it also comes with protection against magic. So, yeah, it's a no-brainer on my point. Not only that, but it does not weigh you down nearly as much as the medium or heavy stuff does, so then it keeps your damage output out. So, yeah, again, to reiterate what I said earlier, if I didn't, I apologize, but yeah, basically I'm going for, well, the quicker I can take an enemy down, the less damage protection I need, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm doing the whole balancing act of that. So yeah. In any case, we need 2 sets of Traveler's equipment here. So let's get 1 row for Lyriel and 1 for Yuli. So let's take care of that. You might be wondering, well, what about Leonard? Well, he'll be getting his own equipment shortly. So yeah. There we go. And again, we are trying to save as much Gilder as possible for the sake of the Georama and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Alright, and so as far, anytime you see me use medium or heavy stuff, it'll be because either I got it out of a chest or we got it as a reward from an errand or something like that. So yeah, I have no intention of buying any heavy stuff or medium stuff. So yeah. Alrighty, so as far as shields, well, we've already got 2 leather shields, so we don't need to buy any more. Awesome. Alright, now next up we actually want to dismantle the light spear for a copper ore. So there we go. And we want to enhance. Alright, so we've already used one of the chromium pearls for the hickory bow on Yuli there, so we've already got that one taken care of, but we should still have 1 chromium pearl and 1 guardian pearl left to use. So let's make use of the guardian pearl here and let's give it to Yuli, since she could probably use the defense boost more than anybody right now. So there we go. There goes the Guardian Pearl, and for the Chromium Pearl, let's give that to Eldor's Bastard Sword here. And that copper ore is what we got from the Light Spear, so there we go. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it, as far as, I think we've still got, yeah, we already bought the Revival Powder, so we should be alright in that regard. Alright, so I'm going to get all of my, oh wait, one more thing we got to do. Let's do that on screen. Leonard. Let's get his next skill with Unbind. Cures paralysis. Very useful. Alright, so. Alright, with that taken care of, I'm going to go off on my own here to get all our command sets set up. I'll dismantle any other excess equipment. I'll sell the shields and any excess accessories that we've got, because you cannot dismantle those. And I'll get our inventories all sorted out, and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, I'm all done, and here's what we've got. So for Leonard, this is how his main setup is. Simply because, well, I didn't put the Unbind on it because we will not have to worry about paralysis yet. So yeah. However, for his default damage sets here for the non-player controlled, I've got it set up as you can see there. And for Lyriel, this is how I have her set up. There we go. That's how I got the spell set up. I'm using a bonfire because there are no fiends on the Greydall Plain that resist fire, so I'm going to use bonfire instead there. And I've got the elements sorted out, as you can see there. Ice Bolt and Crosswind. Generally, I find them to be useful if you're trying to draw enemies away from like a large enemy. So yeah, to help thin the crowd around it, kind of thing. So before you take it on. So yeah, and yeah. And obviously she doesn't have any divine magic yet, so those are still looking pretty bare there. I do have her set up just in case we need to change party members. We've got her set up on thrust there. And for Yuli, I didn't change anything with her, so she's still got this stuff here. So there we go. And as far as Elder goes, I haven't done anything with him yet, but his time is coming. So yeah. Alright, and as for inventories, this is how I've got it set up. There we go. I did pay to repair all of my equipment up to this point, but I did that after I sold off and dismantled all of the excess stuff, so yeah. So Elder setup, and there we go. So this is what we got left. I'm holding on to the cotton set because, well, that's Lyriel's original equipment, so yeah. And I kept the machete as well, obviously, and yeah, sold the shields and the brass earrings. And I did sell the Inspectacles and the charge drinks that I had, so there we go. Alrighty, and I'm holding on to the Heal Potion 2s and Mana Potion 2s for later use. when it's a bit more feasible to actually use it. So yeah. Alrighty, and I think I'll post in the video description the items I got out of the dismantling. I don't know how often I'll be able to do that because of how sometimes I may make upgrades and other times I won't, kind of thing, and it can get a bit fluid, but this time I think I will, just to show you what we've got to work with moving forward. Oh yeah, before we leave though, one more thing to do. Let's hit in here. And there's one person we can recruit before we leave, and that is Gregory here. So let's talk to him first. O ye who possess an undying love for adventure, how fortuitous that our paths should cross. May I offer thee a few sage words of advice. Quit hoarding your action chips. Come on, seriously, use those puppies. Go forth, my friend, and may success be thy chosen path. Well, thank you for the advice, Gregory. How would you like to live in my town? So yeah, he's another lumberjack. He does is good at collecting lumber, so let's recruit him. There we go. You're going to notice a trend about the types of people we're recruiting for our town, so yeah. Anyway, so that's out of the way, so let's officially start going after the princess. Got a long journey ahead of us.
Your kingdom loves and needs you.
I find it hard to believe this girl truly possesses any power. She seems utterly fragile.
You saw what she did, Belcetane. It took us 2 whole years to break the enchantment that kept the knight's power sealed. And yet she was able to shatter the same magic in a mere instant. It could only have been the power of the Athwane.
When eternal ages have passed, and ancient scars emerge at last, the earth will cry out for a blade long unseen, to honor the reborn soul of the queen. Was this too foretold in the prophecies?
Prophecies? Nonsense! I'm not some puppet acting according to some idle god's script.
Yeah, you guys posting stuff, the list of items, materials I collect from dismantling, whatever, in the video description. It'd probably...
The Norgia tunnels lie eastward, beyond this plain.
Princess Cisna, we have to save her. We have to.
Eldor, you don't think they would have attacked the village, do you?
Who knows? Whatever the case, we have to press on.
Yeah, I feel like that would really only be useful to those who are actually following this build, so yeah. Alright, and here's Greydall Plain, another enormous area that we got to go through, and there's lots of treasure and harvest points, and yeah, we've got to make our way all the way to the northeast there, so let's begin our journey. Alright. Head over here. Get a treasure chest. And we get a Chromium Pearl level 1. Awesome. Alright. Next up is B7. Should be some flowers in a tree somewhere. Oop. And our first What's with this first strike knockouts? Alright, Leonard.
At least try.
Okay, she snapped out of it. Alright. There are new enemies around here, so. And we're probably going to have to take this thing out. Alright, we got the flowers, and here's the tree.
Hold on, Speedy.
Alright, the next one is A7, but not where we were. There's the first new enemy, and we got his attention, yeah. This enemy, the Fatal Flower, is definitely an enemy that is aggressive, so yeah. And then we got the Polkins as well that like to join in the fun sometimes. And there we go. So yeah, the Fatal Flowers are weak to slash and wind, resistant to strike and earth. Alright. Oh boy. Good show, guys. Good show. Oh, we got another one. Where are you?
Yeah, take a number.
Move your legs, not your mouths.
Alright, and this is where we need to be. Alright, next up. 2 more thickets and another tree. Is this it? Yep. Oop. Another one that had the floaty bubble things. They're really hard to see if you're not right on top of them or not looking for them. And there should be another thicket right behind this guy. Ow! Forgot about that. Alright, let's take out the Vespid here. Alright, and it sounds like Yuli got a level up. Ow!
Just had to fight some.
One thing you're going to notice as well is that some enemies might take less damage than their earlier counterparts. Yeah, so they do gain strength as you progress through the story as well. So yeah, just a heads up there. Right, there's another thicket, and I believe the next one is across the bridge over here.
Just hurry.
And yeah, definitely going to catch this thing's attention. Ow. I believe the Fatal Flowers can put you to sleep as well. It's either sleep or poison. So, yeah. So many misses. Anyways. So I believe the next one is right over here.
Tunnels sure are a long way away. Hey, wait up!
Good job, Yuli. Hey, Leonard got a hit. Awesome. And we gained a level up. Awesome.
Magi will pay for this.
Alright. The next one should be to the east in C6 there. Oh boy. We got some stuff here. Whoops. Alright. Alright, and yeah, we're definitely going to get the attention of at least the flower there, but we also got the Vespid as well. Yeah, sometimes it can be a little finicky to target things that are behind, you know, landmarks, like rocks and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it can get a little frustrating sometimes, but
Sure give me the creeps.
usually get used to it and just you see it coming and then you adjust your strategy accordingly. So yeah, Guardian Pearl there, and the next one should be just around the corner up here. Oh, got somebody's attention. Oh, just like I got the flower first. Yeah, they took care of the Vespid. Good job, guys. Don't you dare try to put me to sleep. I've already been knocked out once.
I think we can't even take walks here anymore because of the monsters.
And up here, we get some chainmail boots. Let's give those to Leonard. Oh, we got some reveille herbs as well. Nice. And antidote grass. Antidote grasses cure poison. Alright, let's grab the chainmail boots, and there we go. Alright. Next up, I believe, is right up here. Leonard is having a hard time. Either that or I'm just mistaken. I'm only seeing the misses and none of the hits. Right, and there's the tree there. Alright, the next one is in B5 there, so let's continue on. I'm guessing it must have guarded against Yuli's shot or something. Or maybe it had 1 HP left, you know. It's not very often that one round with us can't take one out, so... Oh, okay, I was thinking maybe it was far enough away, but no. Alrighty.
Been out on Greydall Plain in weeks.
Chromium Pearl. And a rock face. Alright, we're still a ways from the first save point that would be considered a safe one, and yeah, it's that one right there, but we've still got all that to harvest as well. So I think this is probably a good place as any to leave off for now, and I guess I'll keep recording until I can get to a good leave off point for potentially the recording session, and we'll continue on our journey through the Greydall Plain and tracking down Princess Cisna and her captors. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider hitting the like button on your way out. And also, be sure to hit the dislike button if you dislike the video for any reason. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And while you wait for the next video, head on over to the channel and see if there's anything out there that interests you. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Be blessed. Thank you also very much for spending some of your time here. And have a good one.